Hi, I'm Colin Madsen and welcome to my channel. Right here, right now, I'm going to be telling you if you need to be sore to grow muscle. Let's get it. A lot of people out there think you have to be sore to gain muscle, and that the more sore you are, the more muscle you'll gain. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at that bro science and we're going to get down to some answers. Alright, so I went out and did the research, and so I'm going to tell you guys everything I learned. All the answers I'm going to be sharing with you have either come from first-hand experience or from research. And most of the ones I learned on my own, I went ahead and looked at just to be sure they were right. First things first, muscle soreness, otherwise known as DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness. So basically, that's anytime you work out and then you get sore. Like if you're not getting sore right away and you get sore the next day or later, that's DOMS. Basically, from my experience and from what I've researched, your muscles don't always get sore proportionately. For example, I noticed that your legs will get sore a lot more often after a hard workout than your arms or your shoulders or your biceps. For me, a lot of times I'll have muscle soreness if I have it in my legs or my chest. It's beginners who actually get the most muscle soreness, or those who just switch lifts or switch sports or disciplines. Obviously, muscle growth is correlated to tearing down your muscles to rebuild them, and soreness is correlated to tearing down your muscles. The harder your workout, a lot of times you'll notice that the more sore you are. For most people, working out harder means more hypertrophy. And also, working out harder can mean more muscle soreness. Is it fair to say that more muscle soreness will make more muscle growth? We'll see. A counterexample to more soreness being more muscle growth is after a long distance run or a long session of cardio, you can get a lot of muscle soreness. If you run for a long time, you're going to have sore legs. Personally, I have gone on 10-mile runs that I was not ready for, and my legs were killing me for days. I wasn't growing muscle. That long run wasn't going to make me grow muscle. My legs didn't get bigger and stronger. That's just one example of how muscle soreness doesn't mean muscle growth. From what I've seen, you don't have to be sore to gain muscle. A lot of people will switch their lifts and switch their workout routines because they're not getting sore and they don't think they're getting stronger. But the problem is a lot of times they're just in a plateau. You have to push through those. You can't expect to be getting PRs even weekly or monthly. Sometimes you're going to be stronger or weaker. That doesn't mean that the workouts aren't working or that you need to switch it up. It just means that your body needs time to adjust to the heavier weight. Just by sticking with your routine, you'll push through a lot of plateaus. Personally, I believe, and from what I've read, for optimal muscle growth, you want to have some soreness. You don't want to be so sore that you're not fully recovered by your next workout. But also, after a workout, I personally like to have some soreness. My entire body won't have the same amount of soreness. For example, I'm currently working on my chest. And so after a push workout, I don't want to feel the soreness in my shoulders and triceps. I want to feel it in my chest. So when I have that soreness and it's even there for a day, maybe two, that means I know I'm actually hitting the spot I want to hit and targeting the muscle growth I want. I don't think it's a bad thing to be really sore once in a while, but it's also not a bad thing to not be sore after a workout. Even if you're pushing yourself hard, some days you're going to be more sore than others, especially if you've taken some time off, you've been sick, or you've switched workouts. You're going to be more sore. And if you aren't any of those three things and you're not sore, well, guess what? You're probably still gaining muscle. If your intensity stays the same and you're putting in the same amount of effort, but you're not as sore, that doesn't mean you're not gaining muscle. Another way you can use soreness to determine which muscles you're hitting or how to adjust your workout is with squats. For example, if you're trying to work on a certain part of your leg, for example, if you want to work your quads more or your glutes more or your hamstrings, your muscle soreness is a great way of immediate feedback on whether or not you're hitting those targets. Especially since the legs get DOMs a lot more, you're able to actually target your legs almost every time you work them out. Another reason I think that you shouldn't lift for maximum soreness and that's actually not getting your most muscle development is because of the pure habit building aspect of working out. I think it's better to be a little sore, but not completely sore, so that when your next workout comes around, you have nothing holding you back. You're going to want to work out. I think it's better to hold back your workouts a little bit if it means being more consistent. I aim for 7 days. Life always happens and I miss a day or two. But ideally, I would get in the gym and work a specific body part twice a week on a push-pull legs day. So that's 6 workouts. If I were to take days off from muscle soreness, it's a lot easier for me to fall off the wagon rather than do moderate lifts throughout the week and actually get a good habit base going. Just like in diet, it's better to have slow calorie deficits throughout the week rather than one big deficit that you're barely constantly fighting, barely winning, and you're going to fall off the wagon. Have a manageable workload that's sustainable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. I post a new video every Sunday and Thursday. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And if you have any ideas for other videos, go ahead and comment down below. Alright, go ahead and watch another video. Let's get it.